Hello folks, Junkie Rock 13 here, everything vaping related, Junkie Rock 13. Real name is Ross Sanders, and today I am bringing you the Robust. Now, the Robust was sent to me for purposes of review from VaporAlley. It is the pink square one. Now, they do come in different colors, and they come in a square one or a round one. The pink one, I didn't mind them sending me the pink one because my wife was going to end up using it after I got done with the review, so I said it was no problem. I did get a couple looks from it, but that's okay. I'm comfortable. This is the Robust. It is a variable voltage 14500 device. Let's take a close look at it and see what I think about it. Plus, in this video, I do have the results of the Vamo giveaway. So stay tuned. At the end of this video, I will give you the results of the Vamo giveaway. Let's get to it. Okay folks, the close-up of the pink square Robust. Now it is a 510 connection with a spring-loaded positive post. I hope you can see that going up and down. Okay, that's nice that you don't have to adjust it, and it is making contact with your positive post, so there's not going to be any post pulling with this. Now there is a drip well / ego connection, but you are not going to be able to use your Kanger T3s. It just won't fit in there. You can use devices like the Stardust or the Anokin dual coil iClear, but what I will suggest is not to tighten them down very tight, because I have had the issue, the ones that separate down here, okay, when you tighten them down, if you tighten them down too much, when you go to take them off, the bottom and the center part ends up staying attached to the device, and this comes apart. So don't tighten them down too much, because what you're going to have is juice all over the place. It wasn't pretty. Alright, but like I said, this is a 14500, got fingerprints on it, 14500 battery, so it is a thin device, a little bit thicker than an Ego. Okay, you have a round battery cap. So the round battery cap on the square device, I don't have a round one. I'm sure the round one has the round cap. It does have a vent hole. The threading on here is kind of a little rough, but it did seem to get a little smoother as it went on. Now after a week, the edges, the paint did start to wear off a little bit, and I did notice up here started wearing down there. Okay, hope you can see that. You can see the metal starting to come through. Inside, it's pretty clean. There's no, you can see the positive post down there. I'm gonna throw a battery in. This is one of them EHIMR 14500, 600 milliamp hours. Throw that in. When you turn it, or you plug it in, or plug the battery in, the lights will light up, and it starts off at 3 volts. Now I am going to dim the camera just a little bit so I can show you how the settings are, and the best way to do that is to darken this up a little bit. Okay. Now you'll be able to see it better. Okay, there we go. All right, so you start off with 3 volts, and each button, the plus button on this side, will bring it up in 0.1 increments, and on the negative button, we'll bring it down in 0.1 increments. Okay? Now I am going to throw... Oh, I went to go put a T3 on there. I'm going to throw this little eye-clear on there because it does have a ADDI reader, resistant reader. If you hit that, you notice that it is 2.7 ohms, and it does have a battery reader. Holding down the plus button, and it will tell me that there is 4 volts left in the battery. And the minus button, when you hold this one down, it does something also. It actually shuts off the device. So you don't have the 5-click on or off. You actually hold the negative and it will turn the device back on. Okay, and again, to get the resistance, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So it is it 5 or 6? Let's check that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5. I was doing it too slow. So 5 times on the power button, and you will get the resistance of the atomizer or cartomizer or whatever you have onto it. So I am gonna discuss the numbers on this device real quick. I'm gonna hook up my little voltmeter. Okay, and I'm gonna actually line it up. All right. And I'm going to hook up this atomizer. I want to show you what this atomizer reads first before I do this. I should have did that before. I'm going to show you what this atomizer reads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3.9 ohms. Okay. Just want to make sure that you see that it's 3.9 ohms. Now I grabbed a high resistant ADDI because using a low resistant ADDI, because of the amp limit on here, when I was trying to get up to 5 volts, it wouldn't allow me only to get up to where the amp limit would fire in. But with the 3.9, I am going to put this on 4 volts real quick, and I will fire it as soon as that light turns off. Okay, fire it. And this is going to fire upside down, isn't it? Fire it. This is at 4 volts. You're getting 3.9, 3.92, 3.96, 3.97. So very close to 4 volts. And you have to take into account that this meter is not exactly 100% accurate. We'll go to 4.5. Okay. 4.5. 4.5, 4.5. All right, let's go up to 5 volts. 5 volts, 5 volts, 5 volts. All right, we're gonna do just 2 more, 5.5, and then we'll do 6. Okay, this is 5.5 volts, 5.3, 5.2, 5.1. Okay. Now we are going all the way up to 6 volts. And here we go. 5.3, 5.2, 5.1. All right. So a 3.8, 3.9 ADDI maxes out at around 5.2 volts. which probably has to do with the amp limitation of this device. Now you do have to remember this is a 14500 battery in here. Running them at the higher voltages or running them at lower ohms and higher voltages with higher wattage will cause the battery to dissipate that much faster. So let's see how it vapes and tell you what I think about it. Okay, so there you go. There's the close-up of the Robust. You know, I kind of enjoyed the Robust, the size of it. The shape is nice, the square feels nice in the hand. It's nice and light. I was actually thinking that it was going to feel a lot cheaper. But it feels like a nice quality, decent little device. It's not bad. The one thing I did notice that with lower resistant atomizers like this 2.0 ohm E-Cig on here, when I do set it to like 4.3, and that's normally where I like it, 4.2, 4.3, I get a nice steady vape. If I raised it to 4.5 or 4.7, I'm still getting the same vape as the 4.3. Now it's probably the amp limitation kicking in, like you've seen with the numbers with the 3.9 ohm Addy, it didn't go above 5.3. So if you're a person that vapes, that likes to vape at 6 volts, this is only going to give you about 5.3 with a 3.94 ohm atomizer. Vaping at that high, you will have a shorter battery life. You do have to remember this is only a 600 milliamp 14500 battery. My preference is to vape it right at 4 to 4.2 with a 2 ohm Stardust or Addy on there. I've been getting around 5 hours vape time with a fully charged 14500 with a 2 ohm Stardust on there, so it's not bad. I can keep 2 batteries with me, bring it to work, and it'll be fine for the day. I do like that it has the battery indicator so I can tell where my battery voltage is. I do like that it does have a resistance reader to tell what my ohm of my cartomizer, atomizer, or tank is. It kind of looks nice with the Stardust. Okay, let me show you how it vapes. This is set at 4 volts and it is a 2 ohm E-Cig. And I have a 50-50 juice in here. Vape's pretty nice. Like I said, it's not a bad device. If you're looking for a 14500 device, seems like a pretty decent device to me. I have had no complaints about it. The one time I was a little worried because I was trying to check the battery level and I used the negative instead of the positive, and I held it down and it turned off, and I thought something happened. It was the first time that it turned off on me, and I was like, oh my god. So I took out the battery, put the battery back in, and it turned back on. Then I did it to the positive side. I was like, oh, it's the positive, dummy. So that's the only little mishap I had with it, but that was user error, not device error. That's the Robust. That's what I got on it. You want to check them out? VaporAlley has them in stock. I know he has the round ones. I'm not sure what colors he has in stock anymore. But that's the Robust, folks. Check them out and keep on vaping. Make sure you be kind to each other. And stay tuned for the Vamo results for that giveaway. Good luck to everybody that entered. Okay, here we go. This is the contest drawing for the VAMO. I have entered all the names into random.org. Here is the names of all the entries. I would like to thank everyone for entering. Thank you all for your support. Good luck to everybody. I'm going to hit the randomize button, and the person that comes up in the #1 position will be the winner of the VAMO. Here we go. The randomize button is hit, and the winner is Brian Botkiller. Brian Botkiller, congratulations on your VAMO win, and thank you all for entering. I will now put in my email address in the description, so Brian Botkiller, please send me your shipping information and I will get the VAMO out to you as soon as possible. Thank you again all for entering, and be kind to one another and keep on vaping.